Hey, welcome back. Today I'm going to be covering um, different versions of the El Presidente shooting drill. It's used by live firers for the last 20, 30 years. It's first invented by a presidential bodyguard team in South Africa. Originally for pistols, uh, firing at multiple targets with speed reload in the middle. But since then it's been adapted to rifles, pistols, and it's used worldwide. It's used by American military, special forces, law enforcement agencies, and a lot of gun clubs now use it as a competition, as you'll see why shortly. I'm going to demonstrate three different versions of it today. First, the rifle, then the pistol, and then a combination combined. Now, what you need is a semi-automatic rifle, magazine fed, which I'm going to be using my Crosman SBR today. The pistol I'm going to be using is my Glock 17 semi-automatic. You're going to need a shooting belt. I've gone over these earlier. So with a holster and some magazine, pistols and a speed reloader, and also a dump pouch. I don't want to start throwing magazines on the floor, they get broken. You're also going to need targets, 3 targets. In the actual live drill, they use 3 figure targets, normally a metre apart, but obviously I'm restricted here. I'm doing it in the garden. I've got my target system, they're close together. It doesn't matter. We're not taking this too seriously. It's a bit of fun. So as you can see, I've got 3 figure targets there. Those targets, by the way, I got from Amazon. You get a pack of 50 for £15. So they're great. And you can reuse them. What I do, I paste them up after I've fired, just like you do on a normal range. Got some black tape and some white tape. So they're totally reusable. The actual aiming point on the target, we're going to go central body mass. It's actually, as you may be able to see there, but it's circled, and the inner circle is 9. So what you want to do for all 3 shooting drills, it's 2 rounds per target, central body mass. And anything out of that, you add on a second, because this is a time shooting drill. For the rifle and pistol, it's about 11 seconds. So say central body mass for each, 2 rounds. Then you do a speed reload, and then 2 rounds again. Any round that allows outside the target area, as I say, a second added on. Right, so the first one I'm going to do is with the rifle. Now you can start in the high or low pull position. You can do side on, either side, or back. Obviously, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to do it facing towards the camera. And you can be between 5 and 7 meters away. The reason it's done so close is to simulate, obviously, close quarter combat with multiple targets. But say with an air rifle, you can have a bit of fun. I say it's designed for live weapons, but there's nothing to say you can't use an air rifle, and it takes it a stage further to firing at tin cans and plinking in your garden. So here we go. First one I'm going to do with the rifle. I'm going to do 3 double taps to each target, speed reload, and 3 double taps. So here we go. Shooter ready. And there we have it. Just remove those, getting a bit steamy. That's your basic rifle El Prez. Let me just go and have a quick look how I did. Not bad. I did all 3 central body mass. At this range, with a rifle, with a sighting system, you should not be missing, folks. To be quite honest, you're that close. Right, so that's with the rifle. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to now do it with the pistol. So exactly the same thing. Going to do 3 double taps, central body mass, speed reload, and 3 double taps again. So here we go. You normally do this, you draw as well, so you don't have it there, you do it from the draw. So here we go. Shooter ready. And there we have it. So I've gone from rifle to pistol. Exactly the same. 3 double taps, speed reload, 3 double taps. Let's have a look how I did. Again, not bad. Central body mass to each. I actually dropped one, so I can add a second on. I don't have a stopwatch here. When you do it with your mates, obviously you can have a stopwatch, time each over, but obviously I'm doing it on my own at the moment. Right, so I'm going to go rifle to pistol now. So exactly the same. I'm going to do 3 double taps, speed reload, 3 double taps, then transition to pistol, 3 double taps, speed reload, and 3 double taps. And here we go. Shooter ready. And there you have it. Let me just have a look. I dropped 2 there. For this, obviously, it's more than 11 seconds. But you can see how we're talking about it here. With your friends, as I say, do it as a competition. You can do rifle, you can do pistol, combination of both. You don't have to use figure targets. I'm using figure targets because obviously that's what they do in the actual live drill. But you don't have to use it. You can mix it up a bit. You can put tin cans out. You can put smaller targets out. However, whatever floats your boat, as I say. So that's your basic El Presidente drill: rifle, pistol, and rifle to pistol. I hope they find that useful. Thank you.